We've kind of got two. You try to calve in seasons. You try to have all your babies in different seasons. We have two calving seasons. We have a very small number that calve in September and October, and most of them calve from February to April. So we have lots of babies. We got 56 babies out here now that were born between. Actually, I've got a couple of late ones that just calved the last couple of days.
Oh, okay. And all of this is for them to eat, as far as they want to go.
Yes. What we
Never
do.
run out of food.
And one other thing we do to control disease and to give the cattle all they can want to eat is actually this property here I lease from my neighbor. Everything from that fence back is ours that way. And but I've got like 7 different pastures, and the cattle will stay on one pasture for a week, and then I move them, and they're just constantly rotating. So this pasture they've been on, it'll be 5 or 6 weeks before they're back on it again.
What does that do for
Helps
them?
the grass grow. It you know, they defecate on it. It'll rain between now and then. It'll wash it away. It'll put the nutrients back in the soil. It cuts down on the disease issues and gives them a lot more grass to eat.
Okay.
And it's better for the soil, because this grass, a lot of it they won't eat. It'll start drying down, deteriorating, and it'll go back in the soil and just make it.
How do you get all of them? Are you on foot when you're making them all move? Or
That's a
what are you
good
doing?
question.
How do you get them all?
Everybody moves. Cattle ranchers all have a different way they handle their cattle. Mine will follow this mule anywhere I want them to go.
What?
This thing here?
Yes, I can get on this. Actually, not this one because my wife wants me to drive hers. I've got an older one, and when I get ready to move them, we'll try to give a demonstration down at the gate, but I give them a call, and they usually come running. Now, they've only been in this pasture for 2 days, so they're not as, but they kind of know that once a week I'm going to move them, and they'll just follow.
What kind of call you give them?
I'll show you in a minute. If I've got my voice, it's nothing special, but it's
They know it.
they know it.
How did you train them to do this?
Just the one, well, by giving them a little feed, giving them a little something to eat, get them to follow you along and call them, feed them, call them and feed them, and once they learn it, it don't take them about 2 or 3 times, and they've figured it out. But there's something good waiting at the end of this.
Where do they get their water?
There's actually 2 other ponds on this property.
Okay.
We have troughs. They actually drink city water in some pastures and pond water in the others, and then we have a couple of good early spring creeks that run.